Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Limited partners and VC funds look at the team's track record and also that of previous funds. Here's a list of key metrics to disclose about your track record. Total value to paid in, TVPI, compares the value of realized gains and estimated value of remaining assets to the total amount of capital raised. Net IRR, calculates the internal rate of return on the funds distributed, which is the net present value of all cash flows. Graduation rate, the number of investments that raised a follow-on round of funding. Follow-on investors, the existence of investors who followed on with additional funding. Key investments, a list of standout investments showcasing the strength of the investment thesis. Write-offs, the number of investments that had been written off, the fewer the better. Value distribution, the number of investments making a return for the fund, the more the better. Include these numbers and metrics in your VC fundraise. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.